So, our good friend Alyssa. I'm not going to even bother saying her name, her full name, because every time I do, YouTube picks it up as if I'm saying something else. Which, granted, sometimes I am. But even when I say her name, like, fully, properly, it's still like, oh, add suitability, add suitability. Even if I have no swearing or anything in the video, if I just mispronounce her name, nope, nope. So, I'm just going to say Alyssa, because we all know who she is. Alyssa bounces from Kotaku as gaming website she led is decimated with layoffs. Isn't that convenient? You know, because she quit her job at Kotaku, saying that it was time for her to move on, and all the people just so inspiring to me, and people were like, "It's because you got fired." But looks like she bounced before she got fired. But then she wants to play it off. Oh, I have to say, allegedly, allegedly. While things might be looking a little different professionally for Alyssa, or AM, the future doesn't seem bright for her for the video game news site Kotaku. Oh, it's either... Actually, no, I'd just rather see them shut down. I really would. Um, Recently, a series of layoffs hit the already bare bones outlet just as its senior editor, AM, left for new opportunities. If you thought a captain goes down with their ship, she somehow managed to do so and jump aboard another sinkable vessel. These layoffs were sent down by Kotaku's parent company, Geo Media, just a year almost to the day that the company made a series of cuts across the various outlets it owns. Kotaku fired writers Willow Rowe and Moise Tavares after hiring them earlier this year. And the same time, Kotaku senior editor AM, perhaps the most well-known, the most well-liked, the most amazing, the most stunning and brilliant, brave, strong woman who ever existed, of the Kotaku team to a series of public battles against prominent YouTube personalities, announced that she was leaving the publication. Since then, she seems to have landed a writing role with the Rolling Stone, authoring a piece of it. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I saw. Yeah, this is what I saw the other day. How I saw it was a Rolling Stone. Piece about Halo 2's development. We've seen this. This was her tweet about it, basically praising them, continuously fight to maintain the editorial pillars that make Kotaku great and hold on to their journalistic integrity. I laughed so hard at that the last time. That that, that is funny stuff. That's funny stuff. Uh, this decision was made before the layoffs. Well, if you had an idea that the layoffs were coming, you know, so you can say it happened before the layoffs, but just the fact that, you decide to leave and layoffs and this and that, as the kids say, it's kind of sus. You decide to jump ship before you got fired. However, she noted that her departure has nothing to do with layoffs. She stated that she'd given her notice to the outlet before the layoffs went into effect. Which means they were still known and talked about. Seriously, Alyssa, come here. Not everyone is as stupid as you. Okay? If you don't think people are smart enough to read between the lines, so you can say, oh, well, it was before. Yeah, but there was still talk of laying people off. So you knew full well that it was going to happen, and you decided to jump ship before you got fired. Since then, she's rekindled her feud with YouTuber Smash JT. She has vowed to bring up legal action. Yeah, which I haven't heard anything about that because, Kotaku's managing editor Carolyn Petit took to her Blue Sky. They all have Blue Sky because apparently they think that Twitter is a terrible place that censors them. No, I'm sorry. When you have people who are able to threaten others and tell them to themselves, I'm that's a pretty free speech site, I think. Pretty sure that's free speech, even though it's unwarranted. It's still free speech. Although, like they say, actions have consequences, and freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. If you threaten people's lives, yeah, there should be kind of repercussions. But you're able to go on Twitter, you're able to do whatever, you can say what you want, and as long as it's not calling for violence, guess what? That's the power of free speech. But no, the people like her, like, they're silencing us. Yeah, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Because if I remember, the right side was being silenced a couple years ago. If you simply brought up like Orange Man Bad's name, you were freaking blocked or banned or whatever. So, welcome to the club. So they all go to Blue Sky because they think it's, you know, the loss of these writers plus her brings Kotaku's full-time staff full-time staff to down to 6 individuals. This includes editor-in-chief Austin Williams, who has also been managing the ship there for a few months. Williams took over the previous editor-in-chief, Jen Glennon, after previous resigned. Her resignation came after a mandate from Geo Media that stated Kotaku would move away from video game news and commentary in favor of game guides, which they haven't done. At the time that Geo Media wanted the outlet producing up to 50 guides per week. And instead, Alyssa just sits there online and complains about Smash JT and challenges Melanie Mac to a fight and does all this other stuff instead of doing her job. Can't imagine why people were getting laid off. Some personal news. I resigned from Kotaku. Wait, what? Jim Spanfeller is the CEO of Geo Media. For those who never heard someone call another human being a herb before, defined as a derogatory term, described someone who is worthy of being mocked, weak, chumpish, and generally to be avoided, according to the Urban Dictionary. In 2023, Geo sent down 23 layoffs through the company, which included its editorial director, Meryl Brown. These layoffs also impacted Kotaku. Oh no. Um, yeah. So again, she likes to think that people are stupid and can't read between the lines. The fact that you say, "Oh well, it was before the layoffs that happened, went into effect." There you go, went into effect. You knew they were coming. You knew they were going to happen, so you decided to jump ship before it happened. Like this woman, the smug look, she thinks you're stupid. She thinks like she's the smartest one in the room when she's not. Clearly, she's not. Also, I saw that she unlocked her account. I made a video saying that when things were getting tough, she locked her account because she didn't want to. And then, what do you know? What do you know? Her earlier, just a few minutes ago, I saw that she unlocked her account, and the reply is back where it should be. Huh? Imagine that. Maybe because she saw people were mocking her because of it, calling her out for being a freaking hypocrite and a coward. So, but yeah, I'm not surprised. This is her in a nutshell. She's just a coward. She decided to jump ship instead of just going down with it. Um, and people will say the same thing as her, like, oh, I decided to leave, oh, she decided to leave before. Again, they knew it was going to happen. Stuff like that is often talked about in advance before it happens. And as a senior editor, yeah, she'll probably catch wind of it fairly quickly. So, I mean, if you work in any company, you'll always hear rumors of, oh, I hear so and so is going to get fired. And then, like a month later, what do you know? So and so gets fired. So this isn't new. This again, she thinks you're stupid. She thinks that you're just gonna be one of her idiot little fanboys who just believe everything like, leave Alyssa alone. Wait. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. She's worth a Rolling Stone right now, apparently, which that place is perfect for her. Crap outlet that died like 50,000 years ago. And a writer who really doesn't have any skill, and just decides to sit on Twitter and start fights with people. And then she ducks out of them. And then she locks her account. And then she unlocks it due to probably being harassed and saying, people saying, oh, what's the matter, coward? Afraid of discourse? So. Also, she was with Sweet Baby Inc., working for a company that was working with Sweet Baby Inc., and people were like, oh, she'll be working for Sweet Baby Inc. soon enough. So I guess that's always on the horizon for her. She can get into games and ruin them. But anyway, yeah. Bounces from Kotaku as the website goes down in a burning blaze of, I wouldn't say glory, because there's actually no, I want to see Kotaku burn. I really do. That Kotaku, Kotaku, IGN, Polygon, they used to be such reputable sources. Not anymore. Not anymore. They're just shells of themselves. And like I say all the time, with these big companies, you either, die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And these companies have become the villain. The companies are the villain now. They are just husks and shells of what they used to be. They don't care about the people who they're, supposed to be caring about. They just care about inserting their own ideological crap into everything and telling gamers, oh, if you don't like it, don't play it. You're just a bunch of full of thistinisms. So, anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.